We just went live, RL. Howdy,
Oh,
folks.
fucking hey.
What's going on, folks? How's everybody doing tonight? Apparently, Google Hangouts is still having the same issues today it was having last night. I have to actually go to my email to send out the links now. I hope I get that shit fixed in a hurry because I keep forgetting to add the actual link to the fucking email.
I was gonna say, I wondered why I got 2 emails in a row from you.
Yeah, well, the first one didn't actually have the link. The second one did.
The first one's just empty. You sent me an empty email earlier today, too.
Well, it's weird, dude. When I send emails from my phone, that happens a lot, and I don't understand why. So, I've got other links out, and we're going to see who shows up and who don't. So, I haven't even checked to see what's going on YouTube yet. Hold on a minute. Let me jump over there.
You got Pickle and Sean out there right now that I saw.
Sean's up. What the hell is Sean doing up this time of night? Oh, I thought you meant the other Sean. I thought you were talking about Connery.
Oh, Connery. No, it's Sean Green.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing? Now let me go over here and check the gun channel side and see if there's anybody hanging around over there. General Relativity, Slim, Hosh, Vanessa Kitty. And you are disgusting.
Sorry.
Yeah, well.
Better out than in, bud.
Yep, I agree. So you bought a new toy. So you bought a new toy today.
I did.
You did. Are you home so we can have some show and tell?
I am not. I am working. And to be honest, I did not completely buy it today. I only paid for half of it, so I have to pick it up next week. I had zero intentions of buying a gun today, and I only had $100 on me. So
now, is that a 58 or a 73? Or
that's a 58.
Okay, so that's Captain Ball.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was a good price.
Yeah, it was, and I love that.
And I didn't mind. I have other cap and ball guns too, so.
I don't have any cap and ball guns, but I'm wanting to get into it. And I want the exact same one you just bought. That damn Remington. That is a sexy little beast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link out in the lobbies on both sides. So if anybody wants to jump in, you're more than welcome. And as always, it is first come, first served. We only have limited space here. So anybody that wants to jump in can. Hey, Pants, how you doing? So
I am thinking when I do my shooting thing this year, everybody brings different stuff. I might do a black powder cap and ball kind of exhibition at the shooting thing. So if people have never shot cap and ball, they can.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
And it is a load of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Years ago, I knew this guy in Georgia who had a Dragoon.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. I want to get a walker. That's on my want list, too, is to get a walker.
Yeah. That thing, what? Even for black powder, that Dragoon got a bit of a wallop to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Dragoon is about the ballistic equivalent of a 38 Special. If you go up to the Walker, they were pretty much the 357 Magnum of their day. If you look at what they'll throw a round ball out at, it's humming out of that thing.
Well, now we got a show going. We got 10 watchers. Let's see who all is out there on the gun channel side. We got Sean Calvarius, Black Catcher out there. Too Hottie, send Pink a link. He just jumped in a Mr. Knives chat. I can do that. Hold on a second. Pink is watching or listening. You have a link on its way, my brother.
I will say, if you want a really cool one too, my dad has it, but he has the 1858 carbine.
Yeah.
That one's got the, I think it's a 16-inch barrel with the stock on the backside. It's got full buckhorn sights on it. That's a fun little gun to shoot too.
Yeah. Yeah, Hottie, I sent you a. Hey, Hottie, how you doing, buddy?
Good. I was just gonna say, what the fuck, dude? You only pay attention to the YouTube side or what?
Just sent you a link over there to gun channels.
Oh, you're late. I had to go to the YouTubes to find it.
Yeah, well, you know, there's actually there is actually one in the YouTube or the gun channels lobby that I posted a link to the chat, the Hangouts.
Oh, and when did you do that? Like 2 seconds ago?
No, actually, I did that just before I posted the one over on the YouTube side.
No, because it wasn't there when I had to click the YouTube side.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that you had to click the YouTube side, but there is a link. In fact,
I'm just saying, man, you got my email too, and I was the first one to even comment on your bullshit, and it said, "How about a link?" And I didn't get it.
And you just got a link.
Well, I'm already here, so I don't need a link.
Well, congratulations.
Send a link to Pink. He just jumped in. He jumped in Knives' lobby. I
sent Pink a link. I don't know if he can get in or not. I don't even know if he realizes he got the link.
Let me know. Let me try something here. Let's see if I can copy this bullshit from.
Now, you're on your phone, aren't you? Midnight, you have a link in your email. If you'd like to jump in here.
Do me a favor. Send that link to my email, and I will text it to Pink, because I'm pretty sure he's at work. Do the short one if you can.
I can't, because every time I do it, it locks everything up. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I tried to do that a few minutes ago, and every time I try to do the short links, it screws everything.
Well, I guess do the regular one, and I'll text it to him. Since I got that ability.
And there it comes to your email.
All right. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. You know me, I'm always here to help.
His lunch break's probably over by now, but, you know.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes, right?
It's his life. But then again, I got a late start tonight, too, so I will take the blame.
You fucking bitch. I hate your phone. It's been a stressful day here.
Yeah, I've had a bit of a day myself. What's going on with you? Why has your day been stressful?
Not much, man. I'm just getting shit ready for my trip to Montana for this wedding, and got a call from my buddy who's the groom in the wedding that I'm in, and his cousin decided to go out, and typical fucking North Dakota bullshit. She decided to go out and take a razor side by side or whatever the hell you want to call it out, and her and her drunk friend, and I still don't know who was driving, but they decided to roll the fucking thing, and chick that I've always had a thing for, and my friend's cousin, and we've always had it's been mutual every time I've been back there, and she's unconscious and barely fucking breathing, and just it's all bullshit.
I hate to hear that, brother.
Nah, it's typical North Dakota bullshit, dude. All right, nothing to do back there except for get drunk and go ride four wheelers or razors. I guess razors are the things these days, and people do stupid shit. And she just lost her this her boyfriend, a dude that I used to know. I know we've been friends on certain trips. We've gone fisticuffs on certain trips just because of the chick in the middle. And fuck, he just died not 2 months ago, burning himself up. He fucking cremated himself in his pickup, and I just bunch of bullshit, man. North Dakota, yeah, that oil money that brings nothing but drama. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's the problem. Those little towns out in the middle of nowhere. There ain't
Well,
shit to do, and
it wasn't a problem when it was just a little fucking town in the middle of nowhere, but once the oil money hit, I mean, okay, yeah, little town, middle of nowhere, yeah, you have little town problems, and everyone's up in your business, and everyone knows everything, and but that's small town America. But the second the fucking oil hit, excuse my language, I don't know if I'm supposed to keep it PG on your shit or not, but um, second oil hits, it's a completely different freaking story, and money comes in there just hand over fist and screws up the town, screws up the whole. I mean, yeah, it brings money to the town, it brings money to the people who live there, but it also brings an extra 10,000 men in there, and they're living in man camps out in trailers, out in every freaking spare parcel of land, and it's just, it's a freaking mess, dude. That town is, that town is screwed, which is why I'm glad I'm not going there for the wedding.
yeah, it was a lot like that back home too, man. You know, so we didn't have oil; we had coal mines.
Well, I was told that, I mean, when I was first told about the wedding, I was told that, well, dude, you're my best man. So, yeah. And it's been 7 years since I've been back there. So I haven't even met the wife to be yet. So
Hmm.
I was like, well, shit, dude, if I'm your best man, I got to come back there a couple weeks early to at least get to know your fucking wife to be and reestablish myself with your children and her children and all that stuff. And it's just like, I get the call a couple of weeks ago, and it's just like, oh well, my cousin, he's a little upset that you're the best man, and I forgot that we had made a pledge when we were fucking 10 years old that we'd be each other's best mans, and he's upset about it. And I'm like, dude, it's your wedding. You tell me what part you want me to freaking play in it, and that's what I'll do. You tell me you don't want me in it at all, I'll show up and I'll sit out in the freaking pews. I don't have a problem doing that. But I got out of the best man thing because of. I mean, it's somebody that I know. It's his cousin, and I know him pretty well. But it was funny that he got all butthurt that I was gonna be the best man, and he decided he had to be the best man. So it was just like, all right, dude. Well, you take over all the responsibilities of the best man because it's hard for me to do that from the west coast of Washington State, and the wedding's in Billings, Montana. So you take over all those responsibilities. I'm good, dude.
Yeah, I have never been the best man at a wedding, and that's not a job I would envy anybody.
No, neither have I. Nor will I ever be. Nor do I ever think I want to have one of them damn things of my own. I may have one of them damn things of my own. It's just It ain't gonna be with 250 fucking people and this and that involved. It's gonna be, we're fucking eloping, and then we're gonna spend $5,000 on a fucking kick-ass party. That's the way I would do it. Especially if I lived where the hell they live.
I didn't realize Gary had posted the pictures of the plaque and stuff we sent him.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. I saw that tonight. I went through and liked every one of them.
You didn't get the email?
No.
Huh. We made some. We took up a Sandhills. Actually, was the one that contacted everybody, I think. So that might explain that. But we all,
Sandhills.
yeah, Sandhill shooter.
Yeah, I know the name.
But we all donated and sent him some flowers, a card, and that plaque. So.
Well, if I would have been included in that thing, I would have gave what I'm able to give. But I'm sure, like a lot of you, I'm only able to do what I can do.
Well, that's just like the rest of us, But
that's that. I mean, yeah, that's too bad. Was his mother or what?
Yeah, it was his mother. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it expected or?
Yeah, they knew it was coming. They had all the arrangements made last year, so.
Okay. Doesn't make it any easier, but.
No, it does not.
Just last weekend, I was at a celebration of life for a friend of the family's grandmother, and that woman knew me ever since I was a freaking baby. So, dude, I get it.
It's a hard thing, brother. I mean, I lost my mom back in, what was it? 02. So.
Is my TV bugging you guys?
No.
You guys even hear that?
I hear it, but I can't make out what's being said.
Alright. Well, hopefully you don't hear it.
Hold on a minute, and I'll post a link over there midnight.
I did text Pink a link, but it was the long one, so I'm not sure if he was able to get on with his phone or not. Because there was nobody else over there in Knives' lobby.
Yeah, I think Knives calls it pretty early night most nights. So.
Yeah, but you normally have Taters over there and the Gav Man and that Flippy fella and.
I haven't actually been in one of their late chats in, God, a month and a half.
Well, it seems to me as of lately, there's normally 2 late night chats going on. There's either yours or Knives, which is kind of the usuals. I'm not. The usuals makes it sound in one way or another, but it's usually Tater, Knives, Gavin, so and so. I don't know. I was out shopping tonight when I got a call from my buddy who told me about the cousin, and he's like, I told him what I was doing. I'm grabbing a shirt here and there and doing some final shopping before I head that way for your fucking wedding. And well, my cousin Sam, just rolled the razor and is in the hospital. We don't even know if she's gonna fucking make it. And so I don't know if you'll be driving to Billings for a wedding or if you'll be driving all the way to North Dakota for a fucking funeral. And it was just like, okay, well, it takes me out of the mood of shopping and buying this and that for said occasion and all that. And it was just like, all right, well, keep me in the fucking loop. Let me know what's going on.
Did she hit something in it or what?
No, back there in North Dakota, I mean, you're either drinking and driving, or you're drinking and riding a fucking quad and you hurt yourself or something like that. So I still don't know the whole story, but from what I know, she was the passenger, someone else was driving, and they were both shit faced. And of course, the other person who said they were driving was uninjured, and my friend's cousin, which is a good friend of mine, chipped discs or chipped vertebrae and whatnot, and she goes under the knife tomorrow morning, and we won't know much more until after that. So, but she's not dead, and that's the best thing, because when it comes to that small town bullshit, I mean, they're 50 miles away from the biggest trauma center, which you can't even call it a fucking trauma center. It's just a regular hospital to any of us who live in a fucking city. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. That's all I know is she goes under the knife tomorrow morning to probably have the chunks of discs taken out that were chipped off and fusions in her mid back is my guess. Because from what I know, she was having trouble breathing, so that tells me mid-back, and if you say vertebrae, that tells me mid-back as well, so...
Yeah.
So they're gonna go in and take those out, and I'm guessing probably fuse her up, and... I don't know. The whole thing is just shitty, because she just lost her boyfriend of however many fucking years, and has the 2 kids, and she hasn't been dealing with the death of the boyfriend who passed away a couple months ago in the best way, and has been dealing with it in her own way and not worrying about the fucking children, and kind of a selfish kind of thing, if you ask me.
Yeah, but maybe this is the eye-opening experience that'll help her get her life back on track.
That's kind of what my fingers are crossed, hoping for, that it's the wake-up call, it's the eye-opener that she needed, and doesn't have anything major that sticks around with her for life because of it, other than fucking being fused at certain levels in your spine, which I know too much about, even though I haven't been there yet, but I've been putting it off. That's only because I've put it off for as long as possible, but...
Well, I'll tell you, I know a little bit about spinal injuries. Once you get one, it hurts constantly. So, I mean, the first time I screwed my back up was in 28, and then I screwed it up again 2 years ago, and man, now I'm dealing with sciatica and everything else because of it.
Yeah, I hear you. I've dealt with that myself. Most of mine is cervical, so it's neck, but my lumbar still kicks in every once in a while and shoots the sciatica shit down into my legs and feet and all that stuff. So I can't sit down in the fucking shower without my foot going to sleep and taking 5 minutes to wake up without pain.
Here lately, it's finally starting to ease off a little bit on for me. I don't know if it's just the fact that there's warmer weather coming in or what, but I can
Weather
actually
does.
move.
People think that someone who says that the weather affects their pain are crazy, but no, it really does. You have a
Oh,
low pressure system or a high pressure system. If I'm in a 2 week high pressure system, I can feel that fucking low coming. I'm sorry, but I know it's coming and I know it's gonna rain like 3 days before it's gonna fucking rain. But then again, I also live in Seattle, so it rains a lot.
yeah, don't Seattle have the most average rainfall of any U.S. city?
I wouldn't say most. I wouldn't say Seattle, but if you go out on the Olympic Peninsula, then yeah, maybe, because that's considered rainforest. That's what people don't get about Washington. We got rivers, lakes, ocean, rainforest, desert. I mean, pretty much anything and everything. Washington has it. And then you also have Squim, which is I'm not even gonna try to give directional information from where I'm at, but they have like 22 fucking days of rain a year, and it's dry most of the time. It's just like, holy shit! How do you go from that to 300 days of rain a year in Seattle, and then you have so much variation in between? Damn mountains.
They'll do it.
Damn mountains. I'm sitting right next to the ocean.
I don't know a whole lot about the ocean, but I know quite a bit about mountains, considering. Ariel, you still with us over there? You ain't said nothing.
Yeah, I just got out to my car here. I was finishing up at work.
You work tomorrow?
Yep. Yepper.
Yeah.
That ain't no fun.
Like the rest of us, I guess. You got to make that money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
spend too much of it.
a lot of y'all.
Well, my problem is
Like a lot of us also.
I've been trying to slack off making any major purchases here lately, other than the ammunition I've been buying.
I keep trying to finish one of my AR builds, but then I always find a gun that I see at the fucking local shop, and I end up buying it. So.
Well, see, the way you stop that is you stop going to the local shops until you got the AR built.
I know, it's tough. Every time I drive by there, my car kind of like drifts in there. I don't know what happened.
I've got this trip coming up, and I'm planning on bringing some guns, and most of them are, I mean, I got my 223 bolt gun, and then whatever ARs I'm bringing. whether it be pistol or rifle or whatever. And I told my twin, I'm like, dude, how many rounds of ammo do you have on hand? And he tells me, and I'm like, all right, well, that's more than I have. Let me borrow 500 to 1,000. He was like, well, no problem. Let's meet up for happy hour. And we met up for happy hour, a couple weeks ago. And he hands me just a Ziploc bag full of ammo. And I'm just like, all right, well, I put all this shit on stripper clips. And you shorted me, you motherfucker. It's just like, you gave me. I have not said this to him, and I won't. But just like, you said you were giving me 500 fucking rounds, and you gave me 440 rounds of ammo. But I'm not gonna even say a fucking word about it, because he's not expecting to get paid for it. If anything, he's expecting to get paid in reloads and whatever. But twins, so what's mine is his, what's his is mine, kind of thing, I guess.
Me and my
Do you use a
brother.
brass catcher on your AR?
What's that?
Do you ever use a brass catcher on your AR or not?
Do I have one?
Yeah.
No, but I need one. And I
I was
haven't.
looking at them at the shop today. I don't know. I thought about getting one.
I need to pull the trigger on one, to be honest with you. And it's stupid because I've seen certain ones for $50. I've seen other ones for $15, and it's just like, dude, I'll buy that fucking $15 one that'll strap right on, or that'll clip right on my Picatinny rail, and I don't have to freaking worry about it. That's the way I need to go, but no. As of right now, no, I've been too lazy and too cheap to buy one.
I might be getting myself in a position pretty soon where I'll have a bit more space, so I'm thinking I'm picking myself up a cheap reloading setup.
Well, what are you planning on reloading?
Probably just a 7.62 by 3.9, 5.56, and maybe some 9mm.
You'll find 9mm you won't save a whole lot of money.
But at the same time,
But
at the same time, start out with that.
What'd you say, Hottie? Is breaking up there.
Hey, give me 2 minutes. I'm switching over headphones.
Yeah, okay.
5.56 you can save some money if you can find bullets for a good price. 9mm, to be honest, I haven't loaded 9 in like a year and a half because it's the price I can get 9mm for. It's not worth the effort for me to put into reloading it. 7.62 by 39, your big problem is going to be finding brass.
Yeah, I know.
I have a couple hundred pieces of brass for 7.62 by 39, but I haven't really started working up any loads yet. I'm waiting to see kind of what pattern's the best out of my American rifle, and then I'll start working some loads up for that. A 5.56, I load a 60 grain Hornady VMAX bullet.
Has that got a tip on it?
Yeah, it's one of the ballistic tip ones.
Red ballistic tip or what?
Yeah. They just seem to group really well out of my 1AR. I've never run them through my other AR, but the one that I have, they group really well through, so that's what I load for it.
I hear. I've only bought one. I've only bought one set of bulk 223 or 5.56 stuff or 223 stuff, whatever. And that was 62 grain Hornadies, but it was just.
I have I have other 5.56 bullets I've tried. They just seem to work the best. I even have 62 grain and 77 grain Sierra Match Kings, but the 60 grains just seem to group better out of it, so that's what it gives.
What's the twist rate?
That is a 1 and 8 is what that barrel is, if I remember correctly.
And
Well, that's what.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. The 62s aren't far behind. The 77s, it just doesn't handle the 77s very well. But that kind of makes sense out of that barrel.
Right.
I
Well, that's
figured
what-
I'd try them just for the hell of it because I got a deal on. I forget. I got them on sale with one of the 100 pack, 50 or 100 packs of the Match Kings. I got a deal on them. So
Gotcha. Oh shit, my fire's almost out. I wonder if I can get you going again. Without making feather sticks. Too drunk to make feathers.
I've had good luck in other rifles with the Match Kings. Like my 130-06 light really likes the 168 grain Match Kings.
Yeah, I don't have much experience with anything above 223 when it comes to shit that I own and shit that I shoot all that often.
No, some of my other like my 7mm08, that's one of my deer rifles. So the load I have worked up for that geared more towards taking game. I use a 140 grain Nosler ballistic tip.
Mm.
Those are pricey. But they do really good on deer. So
30-06. What are you looking at there? Dollar around?
what's that?
What are you looking at there for your reloading cost?
30-06. Well, I haven't priced it out for a while. If I'm using the Sierras, probably 20, 30. Probably around 55 cents a round, I'd say.
Well, that ain't bad.
Nah.
Hey, no, that ain't too bad. For my tiny bit of experience.
Depends on what I'm loading for, but that's, if I'm just loading for at the range. And I load some of them light, because like my M1917, I don't load real hot for that. I don't want to beat the shit out of it. Whereas like my Ruger, my M77, I'll load hotter for that.
M77 is that? Oh, I know that old gun. That's a. What name do they give that gun?
What's that?
I'm trying to think of the name that they call that. Other than the designation M77, it's a.
Oh, the M77. The newer ones they call Hawkeye.
That's alright. That's what was coming.
Yeah. The one I have was my father's. That was built for pre when they called them that. Now they call them that. They're a nice rifle. They're a well-built rifle. It's basically a Mauser 98 action on it.
You remember looking at one when I was looking for a bolt gun. I don't know what's the turnoff on it. It could have been the price, just from where I was shopping, or it could have been something else. Does it have kind of a rough action?
I'm having trouble hearing you, bud. What did you say about the action?
Does it have kind of a rough action?
No, that one doesn't, but yeah, remember that one's 25, 30 years old, too.
Yeah,
The only complaints I've ever heard about the Ruger 77s is the trigger can be a little bit of the trigger's kind of creepy on them. You got to get used to it, or you got to do a trigger job on it. Like my Savage, my Model 12, that has a much nicer trigger on it, but that one's got the active trigger.
Oh, Pink sent me a message and was wondering whose chat I just sent him a message or a link to.
Surprise!
The hipster Hatfield.
Lord have mercy. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, he knows who the hipster Hatfield is.
I was looking at 22 rifles in the shop today, too. I got to avoid buying more 22 rifles. I have a soft spot for old 22.
I need to get a 22 because I do not have one.
Oh, you need one.
Oh, yeah, everybody needs a 22.
I'm still trying to figure out what I want to bring on my trip. Because I'm going to Montana and I don't really have a return date set. So if I meet somebody there, and if they have a house or land in the area or land in North Dakota, or I'm open to spending a couple months back out that way. So
Oh, I'd take something for some long range shooting too, because you got some open country out there.
well, that's why the one that I know that's coming with me is the Mossberg MVP in 223 because it 223 and 5.56 because it takes AR makes, and I know my AR pistol's coming with me, so it's just do I throw in another lower and a couple more uppers and just bring too much, or do I just stay minimal? I don't know.
I think what I would do is take one of the ARs and a couple boat guns.
I only got one bolt gun, so.
That's one thing I've got to purchase fairly soon is a bolt gun because G-Webs has done threatened me.
I'll just get something cheap you can blast away at the range with.
Well, what I like about my bolt gun is it fucking takes AR mags, dude. I mean, it's perfect. It's a perfect AR companion. Throw a scope on that, and I mean, it's got a scope on it. It's got a 2-7 on it, and it's just, it really is a perfect companion rifle to go along with the AR.
Yeah, I was thinking about picking up one of those Ruger Americans myself.
There you go.
Well, the Ruger Americans, you're going to be able to get into one of those for a lot cheaper than you are a Mossberg MVP. I think. Don't fucking quote me, but
Depends on which one.
What's the
which
trigger
MVP
on
versus
that?
which American? It's very similar to the Savage trigger. It's adjustable with the little kind of dingus in the middle of it there.
and that is the same when it comes to the Mossberg MVP. It's fully adjustable. I mean, it's a little light. It came from the factory a little light for my liking, but at the same time, it's my first bolt gun, so.
See, I might light mine up on my American. I don't know what the American doesn't break. It's probably, well, I'm going to say about a 4 or 5 pound break on it. Somewhere in that range from the factory.
I mean, just a fucking ballpark guess, I would say mine breaks it. Oh, it's tough. 2.5 to 4. I
Yeah.
don't know if that gives you any sort of. I mean, it gives you a ballpark, but it's enough that if I'm used to shooting the AR, that it's a little light. You know what I mean? Especially since I don't shoot bolt guns all that often.
Yeah, you shoot some guys that have some decent bench rifles, and you breathe on that fucking trigger and it'll go.
Yeah, I won't be lightening it up any. I mean, if anything, I'll be adding a little more resistance to it.
Oh.
I don't know yet. I ain't made up my mind, but I'll pick up something eventually.
Too bad they don't have the friggin' Nagants for like $90 anymore. Tell you, pick up one of those.
You went and did your CCW thing, didn't you, Ellis?
Yep. It's done,
When are you-
paid for, and the paperwork sent in.
When are you expecting to get your actual license?
They said it could be anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
All right, well, I ain't trying to cause no problems, but didn't Night Strike do his damn near 90 days ago?
Yep. Pretty close.
Has he not got his yet, or
I don't
is he
know.
just
No.
keeping it on the DL?
No, he hasn't. He said it's going to be either the last week in May or the first week in June when I was talking to him tonight.
See, all right, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I'm not here to cause problems. But someone can go back and look at when he posted that screenshot of his target on Instagram
Yeah, but the
and
problem
do
is, like he said, it's not.
and do the math and all that. But I don't know.
Yeah, but the problem is it's not from when he mailed it in, it's from when they processed it. It takes 90 days.
What?
So
It's
they
also
didn't
from when he
process
mailed
it
it
until
in.
the end of February.
I mailed mine in a week after I got it. So you figure 90 days from that point.
No, it's 90 days from whenever they process it. So if they didn't process it when they got it, if they hold it for a week or two, 90 days from then.
Mm.
Should be 90 days from whenever it was fucking postmarked.
It shouldn't be any fucking time at all. It should just issue it. But
well, all right, we're not.
Evidently, South Carolina is ass backwards.
If we're gonna get into that, then we can talk about you shouldn't need a fucking license in the fucking first place. But I don't know. I'm not getting into that.
Evidently, South Carolina has some ass backwards laws for your fucking guys' CCW shit.
Either
That's
that,
ridiculous.
or they got a backlog. So, but I mean, mine probably took every bit of the time frame that they said it would take. I mean, it wasn't anything over that. It damn sure wasn't anything that surprised the hell out of me. And I was like, holy shit, you guys got this back to me quick, you know? So, I mean, they're going to take their time with it, but I just could have swore that he had done his whole thing a long time ago. So I'm surprised myself that he doesn't have it at this point in time.
I don't know. You can bet when he gets it, you'll know about it. He'll be bragging like crazy.
Anyway,
Hell, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to pick up for a small, easily concealable carry gun.
Carry your
So I got a
star.
question for you, Ellis. Did you post your target that you had to qualify with just to compare it to Night Strikes, or what?
No,
Did you take a picture of it at least?
I didn't even do that. I didn't have time. What happened was at the end of the class, he came by and collected all the targets. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? He says, well, we have to keep these for 5 years. I was like, why? Apparently, they keep the targets and everything else. So, if I'd
Did
have
yours
known
look
that,
like?
huh?
Sorry. Go ahead, dude.
I said I was going to say if I'd known that beforehand, I would have taken a picture, but I didn't even bother.
Did yours look like you hit it with a couple shots of birdshot?
No, no.
We were talking about that on Sergeant's chat tonight. I forget, somebody said something about Night Strike said something about Michael J. Fox. I said, well, you can probably shoot better than you, even with shaking that much.
Who said that?
Wow.
No, I want to know. I want to know who said that he could probably shoot better than
I did.
Night Strike. Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah.
All right.
The target would probably look the same, shaking all over the place. Fuck.
See, I'm not gonna be that mean, but oh man,
I will be. I'm a dick, though.
you black cats, you don't give a fuck.
I don't care. I don't claim to be some kind of fucking awesome pistol shooter. I've shot live on camera.
Yeah, so
People can critique me all they want. Although I will say I haven't ever posted a target as bad as some of Night Strike.
Well, and me, I've had gun channels members see how I shoot, so I'm not all that worried about it. I'm no fucking expert.
there is video out there of
I
me shooting.
I will never claim to be an expert, but I have had gun channels members actually stand behind me while I shot in line at expos and whatnot. So
I think every gun I've ever reviewed, I've shot on camera. Hell, I've gone live a couple times shooting on camera when I do this first shots live thing.
Yeah, didn't you do one of those on my show?
Well, I've shot on your show once, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You couldn't really tell where we were shooting at that, though. That was kind of tough to see on the camera. The Security 9, when I got that, the day after I got it, when I went to the range, I ran the first 2 mags through it live.
hey, Alice, go ahead and mute me if I'm making too much noise. I know I got a fire going right here and airplanes going over and shit.
Is that what that cracking and popping is?
Yeah.
Cool.
I told you when I came outside, I had to get the fire going again.
I'm trying to do that every time I buy a new gun, especially if it's a brand new gun, to shoot the first couple mags live so everybody can see if it runs right out of the box. The Ruger American rifle I just did, didn't shoot the first about, I'd say 15 to 20 rounds, because that was just me zeroing the scope. Well, the first 15 rounds were getting a 25-yard zero, then I took it over to 100, shot about another 10 more, getting a 100-yard zero on it. And then I turned the camera on and did the actual first groupings on it.
Bless you.
Thanks. So I had probably 25 rounds through the American before I actually shot it live on camera. Well, not live, but on camera. I think I even said in the video, because the group with the Hornady black ammo, when I did that group, I know one of the flyers on that group was me. I jerked the trigger on it. So I think that ammo would actually group better than it did. I'm going to have to shoot it again and see how it groups. That was the last group of the day I shot. I know at least one of those was my fault. I can't fault the rifle for that. Because of the 5 rounds, I put 3 of the rounds with that Hornady black stuff in less than an inch. The surprise winner of that test was the Golden Tiger steel case stuff. That stuff grouped an inch and a half at 100 yards. That ain't bad for friggin' cheap steel case ammo.
Nope.
And it wasn't really stringing them. The Tola I shot stringed them left to right. I don't know why. That was about a 2-inch group with the Tola. But it almost looks like a straight line across the friggin' target. It was an odd group. But then again, I didn't expect much out of the Tola, really. That's not exactly noted for its high accuracy. I did. Did you guys gonna do Ghost Drill of the Month? I just printed out the targets for that.
Yeah, here we go. I just found a Ruger American.
I haven't seen what his newest one is.
It's like letters. You're supposed to so many points for each word. It's interesting.
Is it the one with all the different colors and the letters and little circles and
Yeah.
all that from Tulsa?
That I don't know. Might be. It's different. The letters are like, there's like a blue background behind letters.
Yeah, but it's crazy colors, so that, but everything is consistent. I mean, the letters are a consistent color and all that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's probably the law enforcement or the DEA guy that he met in Tulsa who was on his was on the show on Tuesday night, I think. Forget the name of the company off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Did we lose Ariel?
Yeah, he kind of faded out.
Yeah. I am in the process of looking up a holster for my 9mm.
And what 9mm would that be?
The B6P, the SAR.
Can't
I can
help you
find
there.
them in. I can find leather, but it's harder than hell to find the Kydex.
SAR B6P.
Compact B6P-C.
Looking for inside the waistband, outside the waistband? What are you looking for?
Outside. Outside.
Well, if you want to shoot me a message on Instagram would be easiest. Shoot me a message on Instagram and I can tag all the holster manufacturers that I follow and repost their shit and see if they make something for it.
I'll do that.
It's up to you.
Thing about it is there are so many of these guns that's been sold. I'm surprised nobody is actually making holsters.
Yeah, it's just not a. I don't know how many have been sold, but you got to compare that to the other numbers that have been sold for all your regular concealed carry pistols that people are carrying on an everyday basis. It's got to be worth it for a holster manufacturer to put it out there as a standard option rather than just a custom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's the thing that sucks with customs is if they don't have a freaking blue gun for it, then you gotta send your stuff in and you gotta send it in. You gotta send it into them and let them mold it, and that way it's molded to your gun. But at the same time, it'd be nice to be able to just quick order something and have it shipped to you.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, what I fucking missed.
Not a thing.
Oh, okay. You guys aren't very chatty tonight there, Ellis. What's going on?
Discussing holster options for my SAR B6P compact.
Ah, okay.
There's not that many. There's not that many. Doesn't seem like.
When do I get home here? I'll look it up.
Well, let's see. I've been doing that for the last 15 minutes. I still ain't come across nothing.
What are you looking, inside the waistband or outside the waistband?
Outside. I don't like. For some reason, inside the waistband just does not work for me at all. Just not my cup of tea.
Ellis, who are you
Yes.
on Instagram?
The Outlaw Hatfield.
The the hipster.
God, you're funny.
The Hatlaw Outhouse.
See what I have to deal with, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, there you go.
I do not deserve all this abuse. I think I'm following you on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. You didn't just come right up when I typed in the and H. Oh, well, that's why. Because I started with the hipster instead of the outlaw. You could be following me. I don't see your likes all that often in my feed. So
That's because I don't get on Instagram all that often.
no, that's because you don't give a shit. You don't like it. You don't like the shit I post. I get it, dude.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yep.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
give a
following
shit. I'm
you.
not on Instagram.
In fact, yeah. I'm following you, I'm following Dead Horse.
Well, that don't make me feel no better.
Fucking pouring down rain here.
All right. Since you didn't send me a message, I just sent you a message. So reply to that when you get a chance, hipster. I know you guys have a lot going on.
There you go. And by the way, I just liked one of your video or one of your pictures.
Oh, well, that was mine. That was just a fucking repo. That don't mean nothing.
That's some bitch sharp.
All right, well, give me a few days here, and I'll see what I can come up with.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I ain't guaranteeing nothing.
I don't ever ask for guarantees. It's dangerous.
Shit, I'm nobody on Instagram. Look at my followers. Look at other people's followers. Have you looked at Insane Kydex?
I've never even heard of them.
All right. Well, they're one that I would be tagging or sending a message to. Let me just do a quick scroll through here.
Well, I'm on their webpage right now, so. Let's see. OWB Cadex Holster. Can't front. Right.
Who else?
Glock, Smith and Wesson, Sig, Beretta, HK, Walther, Keltec. Nope, no SAR.
Just because it's not listed doesn't mean that they can't do nothing for it. But
Might be able to do like the EAA witness compact too.
Maybe.
It's a very similar gun.
TXC holsters, try them.
TXC.
TXC.
Oh, I'm there right now.
And there's one that's completely. There's like one or two that's completely just skipping my mind at the moment. The Kennedy Co.
Damn, these are nice holsters here, man.
All right, you got a pen and pencil?
Nope, but I got a keyboard.
All right. DTHE Kennedy Co.
DHE.
KENNEDYCO. And there's a M2 tactical fucking something or other. Hang on, I'll find it for you.
RS.
M2
Laugh outside the waistband. The grunt.
M2 Tactical Solutions _ LLC. You can try them as well. That's M2 Tactical Solutions _ LLC.
EM _ what one more time?
Oh shit. How did it start off?
EM _ tactical LLC. Never mind. I got it.
You got it? Oh, M2 Tactical Solutions.
I'll go through my stuff here.
Outside the waistband.
I'm gonna go silent here and go through my feed and see if there's anybody I forgot.
I'm looking through some of mine here. H&H holsters I used to go with a lot, but they're not around anymore. Took his website down. So.
They got a Canic, but I bet they don't have SAR. That's shitty. Nope, no SAR. But they got the Canic.
Dude, all right, so with any of these companies, it's worth reaching out to them on Instagram to see if they have. I don't know if that was a serious or not, but
yeah, I'll reach out to them, dude. I'll talk to anybody.
Who was your SAR imported by?
EAA.
That's what I thought. No. Seeing if Alien Gear had anything for it.
Just for shits and giggles, and this probably wouldn't be inside the waistband, but what about Philster? PHLSTER.
PHL.
If you contact a lot of these companies, they can probably make you one too.
Oh, any of these companies can make you whatever you want. It's just a matter of if they have the blue gun or not, or if they're able to get their hands on the blue gun or not.
Actually, if you want, I don't know how the gun shows are down in South Carolina, but there's usually at least one or two holster makers set up at the gun shows here in PA that'll custom make you one at the show while you're there. They're not usually super expensive either.
When it comes to Glocks and when it comes to inside the waistband, the Philsters are the shit. Even though you're looking at outside the waistband, but I don't know if they have other options for OWV.
How do you feel about leather?
Well, see, I'm trying to get away from leather.
Bunch of leather ones on Fleabay.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what? There you go. The 578 GLS, that battle holster that I use. That would probably fit it if you adjusted it right. They're only $40.
Here's one for you, Ellis. Are you ready to look one up?
Yep.
Elegant and armed.
I got a feeling I'm going to regret this. Just by the way you're giggling over there, a little schoolgirl.
It may work for you. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. You want help spelling elegant?
Elegant. Yeah, I got it.
All right, you got it.
Well, we all know you're not going to win a spelling bee anytime soon, so don't get assy about it.
Well, actually, there is no website for it because apparently the website is coming soon. But that pink lettering there leads me to believe that it's probably not something I'm going to be interested in.
Never know, man. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
I appreciate you, Hottie. I can always count on you, man. You got my back.
No. Well, I'm not going to say I got your back, but Night Strike's got your back. He's got your front. He's got you fucking 360.
I'm in trouble. If that's the only,
family. That's family, man.
yeah. I guess
How many fucking times have I heard that? Well, that's family. You're family. Y'all done that to yourself.
Hey, I ain't ashamed of my family. I ain't ashamed of little Night Strike. He's a pretty good kid. Oh, wait a minute!
There's nothing wrong with
I
being
just
ashamed
found
of
one.
certain family members.
It's inside the waistband. Damn it!
Dude, if it's the right holster, it can work. It can be as comfortable as outside the waistband. It's just got to be the right holster.
I just don't like inside the waistband carry. I just no.
I'm telling you right here, buddy. Comes with the paddle option. I'm guessing that exact model will fit that gun. In fact, it's right on here. This is the compact fit guide. SAR K2P is on here. It even listed as fitting that gun.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Well, it fits my security knock there too.
I'm gonna switch over to my other account and start looking at fucking chicks. How about that? Why is this chick shooting a bow, tagging me in her shit?
Because she thinks you're hot, Hottie.
Happy full draw Friday. Okay, sure.
But I can find it cheaper.
cool kids must have their own chat room tonight, huh?
You can find, and that Safari Land is on sale on eBay for $40 with free shipping right now.
Cool. Ooh, wait a minute.
Fucking A. I'm working on this beer too hard. It's pretty dead in here for a Friday night.
Yeah, it is. I normally have a panel full and a room full too.
Has anybody showed up over in Knives chat or what?
I don't know. I ain't even been over there.
I sent Peek a message and told him to jump in over here.
It don't really matter because I'm about to head out anyway because I have to work tomorrow.
I'll join the club.
Yep.
Oh, you fucking losers.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday.
Some of us
I,
have to
I,
work on those Saturdays.
I don't mean losers. I just mean I feel sorry for you having to work on Saturdays.
I think it sucks, but it is what it is.
Tis what it is.
But after I win that, $300 million lottery, I ain't gonna worry about it more.
You know, I almost bought
There you
Powerball
go.
in it, but it was only $252, and I don't start jumping on that until it's a little more than that. Even though you have a better chance of winning it when it is where it is right now. I actually know someone who won it when it was 75, and he's now Seattle's biggest sports fan and just goes to all the football games, all the basketball, or fucking A. Never mind. We don't have NBA basketball, but we have WNBA. Goes to all the WNBA games and all the hockey games and all that stuff, and that's his life. So I don't even need 500 million. I just need, I don't know, 50.
Well, you got to figure after you win it, they're gonna take about half of it from you, so you won't have that much.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, 50 still leaves me with 25 after if I'm giving them 50% taxes and I'm taking a fucking lump sum. So that's fine. I ain't gonna live long enough to spend it all.
Well, see, if I'd win that kind of money, I'd make some folks over on gun channels real happy because I'd donate $1 million to gun channels right off the top.
You're very generous.
Yep. I figure that would support the gun show loophole tour for many years to come.
Just donate enough to me so I can go pick up my HK MP5.
Is that the full auto version or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd be happy.
Yeah,
to
you'll
give
have it. One of the local shops here has a registered full auto for sale.
Well, I'd do that just after I picked up my Vector.
But you can't get a registered full auto Vector. I can get a registered full auto MP5.
Can in about 50 years.
Enough money, you can get anything you want. Come on now.
Okay, you can't legally own a full auto Vector unless you want to become a Class 3 SOT.
Like I said, you have enough money, you can become a fucking Class 3 SOT, and that ain't gonna take even a fucking tiny chunk out of your 25 million that you're left over with, if we're talking the money with it we were just talking a minute ago. So it's all perspective, is it not?
I'm thinking I'd have enough to live off of fairly nice.
You
Yeah,
could even buy your own Waffle House chain.
Hey, I could.
You know,
I
buy
could.
your own Waffle House. You could hire Midnight to cook your waffles.
No, he couldn't afford midnight.
I don't know. I'd pay midnight. I don't know, $13 an hour.
Yeah, like I said, you can't afford midnight.
He can't be making much more than that now.
Bullshit, dude. You don't give the guy enough credit. Oh, you guys talk about him being 2-bit fry cook and all that. You don't give him enough credit. He knows what he's doing in the fucking kitchen. And
Yeah, we just do that to give him hell.
well, I gotta get that. That's part of the whole fucking deal here. But
If we wasn't busting these balls, we just wouldn't be having no fun at all.
All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I'm heading to bed.
Yep, I'm right behind you. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a fun evening. We've discussed holsters and guns and other things, but I think we are all tired and we are about to call it quits for the night. I appreciate everybody for showing up. And remember to go check out Gun Channels if you're not already a member. Sign up. There's a wealth of information over there. Anything you want to know about a gun, there's somebody over there can talk to you about it. Y'all have a good night. We shall talk to you later.
keep an eye out for the hipster Hatfield live on YouTube, live on gun channels.
I'm all over the place.